Welcome back, and today we're talking about Ascendance of a Bookworm, episode 25. So like always, let's just jump into it. So episode 25, we're dealing with the Battle of the Trumpet, and we see just how skilled the head priest really is. I mean, when you compare him to all the other knights, he's definitely on a whole different level. And also we dealt with the situation with the two guards that were kind of protecting or supposed to protect mine. One of them, Demmanuel, he was actually talking to her and explaining everything that was going on. So he seemed like a nice person. And of course, the other one, I'm not even going to try to mention his name, but the green hair one, the one that was actually prejudiced against mine, the one who was, calling her a plebeian and pretty much just being borderline racist against her just because he's a noble and she is not. Yeah, that dude is a scumbag 100%. I mean, that dude should definitely die. But he was actually 100% ready to hurt mine. I mean, he cut her by accident, but honestly, if we would have given it more time, I'm pretty sure he would have done a lot more, especially as, it got carried on. And the fact that Demmanuel didn't do anything really because of the status, right? He called him a lesser noble. So I'm guessing even within the nobles, there's like a class system, right? Like we have probably like the top of the top nobles, probably like the head priest. He's probably one of the top tier nobles that there is. And then we probably got lesser nobles that probably have to do with either nobles that got married to regular people that are not nobles or something along those lines. But the fact that he called Demmanuel a lesser noble, and Demmanuel pretty much had no choice, I guess, than to stand back. I still think that's BS. He could have stopped him from attacking mine. But again, that's just the way it is, right? Especially in a military setting. That's what Demmanuel chose to do, and that's why he's getting punished, because he didn't do the right thing. If we really look into the situation, his mission was to protect mine, and the fact that he didn't do that, he let the other guard kind of get away with everything that he did. Yeah, he should definitely get punished as well. So this episode, again, was truly great. We got to see the head priest stand up for mine, and we see that the whole reason why he created this whole situation, right, getting mine to come is because he wants to show everybody in the Night Order just how special and how powerful mine can be. And it's a 100% success rate. By the end of the episode, we got to see how the head priest told mine that he never goes into battle without being, 100% sure he's going to win. So I'm pretty sure that's what the ring is. We saw the ring activate whenever she was doing the first blessing to get everybody mana and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure it's going to activate again whenever they go into the middle of the trumpet that's already dead to restore the mana from that land. So again, the head priest is definitely looking into the future. And another thing I want to talk about, right, and this is my head just going into the crazy theory mode, is I can imagine in 10, 15, 20 years from now, right, if the anime ever has like a time skip that long, we could see literally mine become like the ruler of this country or world, right? Because at the beginning of the episode, and honestly, I didn't really notice it until this episode. I'm pretty sure it's been done before whenever the anime starts, whenever they open that book, right? And to me, it seems like it's like a bibliography of mine, like her whole life story. So to me, that seems like either she becomes like a very, very important person where they're telling her her story across the land, across the country, and across the world. So maybe that's the case, right? And we see that this is the road that the head priest is kind of building, because the reason he wants to show off mine to the knights is because once they see that she has a very, very strong mana pool, they're probably gonna go and get behind her and support her, right? I mean, whenever they were kind of in line and the head priest was kind of, telling everybody who she is and how she was given the blue rose because she has so much mana, we see all of them were kind of in shock, and they were kind of looking at her like, oh, she's a big deal. So again, we see in this episode how different and how powerful the head priest is compared to all the other knights. I mean, he's on a whole different level. So I'm guessing the nobles really respect how much mana you can carry and do spells and stuff like that. So if mine is one of those people that has like the most mana in the world, especially when she grows up, because this is how much she's got right now, where a drop of blood was enough to activate the Trumbay to that extent. Imagine if she was gushing all over the place. Like if that green hair knight would have gushed her eyes out, it probably would have been game over, because all that blood probably would have activated the Trumbay to a whole different scale. But that's another thing. Now, we only got one episode left. I loved 100%. I really loved this episode. I mean, this is just the last 2 episodes have taken this anime to like a whole different level. I'm definitely enjoying it quite a lot. 1 episode left. Hopefully we get another season, and yeah, let's wait until that happens. I can't wait to see what happens in the last episode. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a big deal, because I think next episode mine is really going to show off some big stuff, and I can't wait for it. But since this anime is coming to an end, definitely stay tuned for my summer of 2020 video that I'll be doing, you know, kind of explaining what my schedule is going to be. I have to start deciding what animes I'm gonna be talking about each weekday and stuff like that. But like always, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.